Hello, everybody. Hello, happy Tuesday. Danny Shea in his bathrobe. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for supporting this channel. Much appreciated. Whether you're watching, whether you're hitting the like, share, subscribe button. YouTube's acting really funky. I don't know what's going on. But nonetheless, I'm happy to be here. Let's take a look at, this is going to be kind of a short video. It's a little crazy out there, the energy is. So I wanted to see what the energy would be like, what the energy is like from a galactic point of view. So as we rise above the 3D stuff that we're dealing with, and we're dealing with a lot. We have the eclipse season, which is revealing a lot of things. So there's going to be things that we're going to be shocked at, which you look at that 21-year-old giving secrets out, and then Green going, he was a patriot because he's white and a Christian. What? It's just craziness. And then you have the whole Trump Fox saga, which Dominion is starting today. So we'll see where that goes. I've always read that in the cards that Dominion's going to win. I was a little scared, even though I didn't believe it when they said that they were thinking about a settlement. And I go, I'm not seeing that. Not seeing it. I'm feeling like Dominion wants it to be there to be an apology on air, and I'm just wondering, are they going to just go, yeah, we're sorry. Okay, moving on. Trump was robbed of the election. You know, that kind of apology. They make it the smallest type possible on page 18. Yeah, and I think they're going to say, no, you guys, it's got to be big. Anyway, what does the galactic energy have to say about this crazy time? The eclipses revealing things, letting things go. What is it that we should be focused on instead of maybe some of the ooh, popped out. Mirror reflection. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to put 3 cards out. Mirror reflection. So when we look at the mirror, what are we doing? What are we doing? Are we part of the solution, part of the problem? Or is our rhetoric, am I part of the problem with, I don't know, got to look in the mirror. Let's drop this down and see what we got. Card 1. Forgiveness and gratitude. I wanted to read on this on Sunday with Spirit. Forgiveness, acceptance, and gratitude. Parallel, citation, dolphinus. When we look into the mirror reflection, are we having forgiveness and gratitude? I'm going to throw in acceptance in there too. And gratitude for all of what we are learning and stripping away and learning from this time. And galactically, we are getting an open contact. The Pleiades, the future. This also looks like it's these figures are swimming through a kelp forest. And the Sirius, the future, so 2 futures, a parallel, a future, 3 futures. Assistance without interference. when we look into the mirror, are we allowing assistance without interference? So what does it mean to have this interference? Is it not having forgiveness and gratitude? Is it not being open to asking for assistance? I don't need any help. Come on. Who do you think I am? You think I'm weak? You think I'm weak? I don't need any help. Okay. All right. With open contact, I probably do need some help because I keep pushing it away. I don't want any green spacemen coming to me and scaring me. Well, they're not. They're not gonna. Gonna. That's another good word. Mirror reflection. So we have what the Galactic cards are saying to me is that we need to take a good look at ourselves in the mirror. And this is what these eclipses are doing for us in this new moon, this open contact. Get ready for something big to happen. But we can't move forward if we're not letting go of the past, if we're not accepting who we are, forgiving, if we're not grateful for who we are and we keep going, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, I could have done this. We are where we are. So forgive ourselves for not being in a different place because we're really not supposed to be. We'll have that open contact to bigger and better ideas in a way of life, and allow the assistance to come in without resistance. That's pretty cool. All right, let's look at Dianne Feinstein. She is out of the Senate due to shingles. Trust me. That's rough. That is rough. It affects your judgment a little bit. It hurts like hell, and I can't believe that an 89-year-old woman, I think that's how old she is going to have it easier than I had it. And I think I had it fairly easy, I think. I mean, it knocked me out for, not literally. That's my wife's job. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, it's a rough disease, infection, I should say. So, is she coming back to the Senate? I think she wants to remain a senator till her term's up. She's not running again. So you have Adam Schiff, Katie Porter. Who else is? I think there's somebody else who is running, and I can't remember her name. Woman of color. So she wants to stay in the Senate, but she wants to be replaced in the Judiciary Committee, which is putting forth Biden's judges to counteract Trump's judges, like that crazy guy in Texas. Yikes. You know, anybody with hair that short, I just don't trust. Sorry. Not true. Okay, maybe a little. Okay. Dianne Feinstein. Will she remain in the Senate? 3 cards. Will she remain in the Senate? Ooh, 2 cards came out. Wow. Well, these are different cards. I got the Sun and the 5 of Pentacles, loss. That's her out in the cold. That's her with shingles. Ow. I'm not sure, you know, I can read that a bunch of different ways. So, Dianne Feinstein. I'm shifting gears. Now I'm going 6 cards. Dianne Feinstein. Are you going to be able to do your work in the Senate? Are you coming back to be able to do your work in the Senate? That's a no. That's a walking away. That's her being in the hospital. 4 Pentacles. Being restricted, hanging on. In the past, as it relates, she was a great senator. Great senator. Great public servant in the past. Very well loved. In the future, riding in as a winner. So I think she will be remembered as a winner, the 6 of Wands. And in the potential near future is the Hermit. Isolation, shedding a light on something. And what is that something that she's shedding a light on? Because what I'm hearing is the silliness that we have to put forth judges who are Democratic and Republican or liberal conservative. It shouldn't. There should be a higher standard. It shouldn't be liberal conservative. It should be, but I don't know, above my pay grade. I don't know. Have to look at it. You know, the thing with this YouTube, I've learned so much about the government, but yet there's still so much I don't know. And I don't know really how the judiciary works, except when you're in front of a judge, you better say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Don't talk back. All right. I'm coaching Donald Trump on what to do. Told him he should get somebody that really knows. He goes, no, you, dude, in the bathrobe. What is this light that the Hermit is shining? What is this light? The only reason I did that with Donald Trump is for the money, just to let you guys know. So, the only reason I'm advising him. It's all about the money. What is this? What is this Hermit card? What is this Hermit? What is he shining a light on? Dianne Feinstein. Hermit card shining a light. Dianne Feinstein. Those popped out. The future. Struck down. Feminine energy. So these, she's not sticking in because she's being struck down with shingles. So there is going to be somebody new coming in, and let's just look at, is Gavin Newsom going to have to replace her, or is it going to be Chuck Schumer? If it's Chuck Schumer, then he's just replacing her in a judiciary committee. And he needs to get 60 senators. So I think he needs to get 10 senators on board. And Mitch McConnell saying, I'm not going along with it, which is typical for the turtle. In the past, it's always been easy peasy to do this. All right. 3 cards for Gavin Newsom up at the top. Is Gavin Newsom going to replace Dianne Feinstein? Wow, interesting. So we got the 2 of Cups. This is a partnership with the devil, with the addiction, and the 9 of Pentacles. This, to me, is a Nancy Pelosi card that super wealthy, knows how to manage things, but is in a little gilded cage a little bit in her own little private garden, not really getting out as much as she should, being kind of protective. Gavin Newsom. He's got, is this addiction quality? Is it because we're so tied to Dianne Feinstein that we won't let her go, that she won't go? She should let go, but she's addicted to the power, to whatever it is. Gavin Newsom, Chuck, I forgot his name. Senator Chuck, New York Senator Chuck. Come on. Schumer, jeez. Chuck Schumer. Will you be replacing Dianne Feinstein? Yikes. Let's drop this down. Take a look, because this is kind of weird. So you have Gavin Newsom, the state of California, replacing Dianne Feinstein completely, new senator, which he could do. He can appoint somebody new if she resigns. It's in the middle of election, so you've got Katie Porter, you've got Adam Schiff, and then you have this woman, I can't remember her name, this woman of color, and Gavin Newsom said, I will put in a woman of color, but that is going to really upset Adam Schiff and Katie Porter, because then that woman who is in taking Dianne Feinstein's place is going to have a better opportunity to win the whole Senate, because she's going to be there for 6 months. So it's going to be quite a battle. So he's talking about it, but there's some kind of addicted quality, some kind of negative chaining. And then you have this 9 of Pentacles, listening to your intuition. So it's a good card. Good card, bad card. Chuck Schumer, judgment. He wants his judges to go through. There's a judgment card here. It's heartbreak. Oh, he's not going to get the votes. The Knave of Wands, looking towards the future. So I think this is going to be held up again. I think Joe Biden's judges are just going to be held up till Dianne Feinstein let's just look, is Dianne Feinstein going to be able to get any more judges in? Is Dianne Feinstein, let me ask again, is she going to be able to stick with the Senate to get any more judges in? 3 cards. Well, that's not a good one. In the past, as it relates, the current situation is moving on, having the strength to move these horses, having the strength to get out of the shingles thing. It's the last card. Knave of Pentacles. This is a younger energy balancing things out. clarification. What is this name? Is this somebody new? Or is this her getting in there to do her... Well, that flew out. Masculine energy. What is this Knave of Pentacles for Dianne Feinstein coming back to the Senate? Abundance, fate, destiny, karma, busy. B, 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 B. I think she's going. I think she's going, and I think that there's some masculine energy that is going to be playing a huge role in this. And would you take Adam Schiff off of the House of Representatives to put him in the Senate? Or Katie Porter out of the House and put her in the Senate? Or is there another person? Either way, it feels like, and it's still up in the air. It's not like, it feels like Dianne Feinstein is going to have an extremely limited role in what's going on. She may come back and get a couple more judges, but I'm seeing her move on. Because there's a lot of business in the Senate that needs, because it's so close, that needs her vote. Let's just look at the whole Senate and then I'm done. The whole Senate. How is the Senate now that Mitch is back? Oh, so nice when he was gone. And Fetterman's coming back too. So yay, yay. I don't have a great feeling for this guy, but I am sending him lots of good energy. And if he is open to the reception of the good energy. What was the card? Gotta pull that up. Assistance without interference. Mitch in the Senate. Let's just look at Mitch McConnell. Let's look at the Senate. According to Mitch McConnell, with that overlaying, how is this going? How is this going? Why do I just see a lot of 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands? What's going on, Mitch? How are you thinking? What are you scheming for in the Senate? Ooh, he's got something. He's got something new coming. Yeah. Not good. So we've got the Empress. So he's hatching something. He's got a plan. He's not well. At the base of the reading, he is walking away. And the past as it relates is, this is my Democratic card. He's tired of not being in control. He's got Judgment up at the top, and in the potential near future, the 9 of Cups, the Wish card. Internally, 2 of Cups, he's working together. I'm going to drop this down so you can see where I am with this. Internally, he's working on his partnerships. Externally, he's alone. He's trying to shine some light on some subjects, but he's just not feeling that well. Hopes and fears. He's got the King of Swords. He wants to get some more legislation passed. He fears like he's not going to be able to. In the final outcome, is the Three of Pentacles. A lot of times this is dark money. This Empress card is also Russia, so it could be some dark money Russia. Just leave that card to say whatever it wants to say. That one's not a good one either. He's really worried. Yeah, he's moving on. He's moving on. It feels like he's trying to get some things put in place with this Two of Cups and this Three of Pentacles. He's really trying to work together to get something in, hatch some new plan. That's his wish. But he's working by himself. He's a little solitary. He's a little alone. And whatever he's trying to hatch, he needs a timeout with this Four of Swords. So we have Judgment, walking away from sorrow to find oneself, just walking away. We have Death, new beginnings. We have sleepless nights, worried, and this is, I mean, that's a harsh card, that Nine of Swords. It's just not like having a nightmare. It's like blood on your hands. And then Chariot, moving on. So Mitch, and it just feels like Mitch isn't going to be around. I mean, we don't have that long a time anyway, but it feels like whatever he's got cooking for the Senate, which he does have something cooking. He is working on something. That's what that Empress was saying. But he's got to have his alignment with somebody in the Senate to take over. That's where that Two of Cups comes in. But he may not even make it to the end of this term. Not wishing anybody any harm. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you all for being here. And see you soon. Peace and love.